Really back, and this is what if Deku had a healing quirk. So let's get started with what if. Sorry that my voice, well, if my voice gets a little, bumpy or whatever, because during winter I pretty much have like a allergy to something. I don't know, but yeah. So I pretty much always have like a cough and barely can breathe. So yeah, that's why I was breathing so hard into the mic in the last video. So yeah. The sound quality might be muffled. So yeah. Let's get started with what if, shall we? Deku is a girl in this one. I just watched the video, so yeah. Pretty much, Deku is going. I didn't do the fitness exams yet, so that's why I like calling, the exams like the running and side-to-side lunges. So yeah, pretty much Deku is going to, well, in the side-to-side lunges, Deku is going to go 300 miles per hour. So I don't know. Let's say even 10,000. Yeah, she has even 10,000 in like 5 seconds. So yeah. And in the running, 5 seconds flat. No, a 1 second flat. Let's just say that. So yeah. In the jumping thing, she pretty much goes as far back as she can, and then just runs as fast as she can. And then she just jumps, and she makes it 20 miles away. So, yeah. So let's get started with heroes versus villains. Sorry that I'm not used to using the cam. So, yeah. So, let's see. During the heroes versus villains, Deku pretty much just gets Araka like in canon, and Tenya, Ida, and Bako are partners. So, yeah. So, pretty much same in canon, but this time, girls versus boys. So, yeah. Sorry, I've been up literally all night, so yeah. You guys saw what time it was, so. But, yeah. Pretty much, let's see what Deku would do. I gave her overwhelming strength. I regret that as soon as I did that, but who cares? So, let's see. Well, let's just say, yeah, Deku just starts trying to do it stealthily. Because, well, not stealthily, because she literally can regenerate. Her head can cut off of her body. If it gets split in half, only one side regenerates, by the way. If any of you were curious. So, yeah. Deku, well, Deku just starts breaking the walls for Araka. And she's trying to take note of, well, Deku's trying to take note of every, wall that's not, that doesn't have a supporting beam. So she pretty much breaks all the walls without supporting beams, you know? I don't know the actual name, but yeah. Deku pretty much just starts breaking each wall. And Araka is pretty much touching all the rubble and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then Deku runs upstairs. Sees the person she's had a crush on for a while. And basically, yeah, is just going to, well, knock him out. Trying to not fight him. So, yeah. Pretty much, Deku is trying not to harm Bakugo. Even though Bakugo wants to harm her to win. He wants to win no matter what. And Deku, well, she just knocks him out. Sorry, that was starting to itch, but yeah. So Deku pretty much just, well, just is going to, well, try going up against Ida next. She basically starts running up the stairs as fast as she can. Oh, by the way, she can speed blitz Ida. There's no questions about that one. Certain miles per hour, so yeah. That's how fast Ida can go, and she can go around the speed of sound. So, yeah. Deku pretty much just breaks his engines. Like, pretty much. She does this. Pretty much does this. Sorry I didn't have that on cue, but yeah. I just had this on hand, but she pretty much just breaks his engines straight off his body. So, yeah. Pretty much that's what happens. And I can't tell you where I found this. I actually forget. But, yeah. Yeah, I just got a brilliant idea. And then, what comes on the announcement? It says, Heroes win! And, yeah. And they basically are, you know, what's it called? Scolding Deku. More like wanting to punish Deku for breaking his engines. Like, they're a body part, but they're not. That one makes no sense to me. So, I don't know if, you know, it's even possible to heal his engines. But for the sake of this what if, and wanting Deku to be, I'm not going to finish that sentence, but because I actually am considering making Deku a villain. Yeah, it is way, way too tempting. Like, there is nothing more tempting but to make Deku a villain in this what if, but pretty much, they're basically scolding Deku for breaking his engines, and she just heals him and saying, I knew I could heal his engines this whole time. And they basically say, yeah, you couldn't have mentioned that? But yeah. Pretty much, Deku is, well, going to be bombarded for, not telling anyone that, well, she could heal Laida. So let's get to the USJ, shall we? Pretty much everyone's going to be asking Deku what her quirk is. I didn't really come up with a name, but I probably should call it regenerative immortality. Because it's pretty much an immortality quirk mixed with, regeneration. Deku is going to stop aging altogether when she reaches her 20s, so yeah, she's going to be alive for hundreds of years. God, thinking about what she would be able to do on the villain side, you do not want to imagine that. But yeah. So let's see. Deku pretty much would, well, during the or whatever, they basically are going to be asking her what her quirk is, and she says regenerative immortality, and, well, she lists off all her abilities. They basically ask, why is she so strong? And she says, lots and lots of training. And that one is a understatement that's an understatement of the year, because lots of training does not equal power, that much power. Anyways, but it does more or less equal, well, that amount of training she's done equals a lot of power. I mean, you can overestimate the power. Yeah. So once they actually get to the USJ, Deku pretty much would, well, see the portal actually opening and then run down there. Well, no, she would see the portal opening and everyone suggests her to leave, but since, well, the villains already know about her because of her fight. If you don't get where I'm going with this, you will soon. And this is where I'm going to be ending my What If off. So see you guys later, and peace!